My name's DJ Lippy. I came today wearing an LGBT Alliance t-shirt in solidarity. Yesterday at Manchester Pride, a gay man was basically bullied out of the Pride parade by a woman who came there with her boyfriend, called her turf because he was wearing an LGBT Alliance beanie. And this is really an issue of exclusion. And this brings me nicely onto what I want to talk about today. I think one of the reasons why I've been fighting so hard in this battle is because I worry that women are being excluded from civil society with things like toilets. Makes it difficult for women to be able to go about and do their business. But as I've been fighting in this battle, something else has come along. And I think we're basically sleepwalking into a two-tier society, a social apartheid system based on people's vaccination status. New York City has introduced vaccine passports basically in every public place, in cinemas, in universities, in restaurants. France is going along that way, as is Ireland. Also in Ireland, a hospital are refusing transplants for the unvaccinated. A court in Chicago has recently removed a child from the custody of her mother, and they won't let her see her child unless she gets vaccinated. Meanwhile, in Scotland, Sturgeon has said she won't rule out introducing vaccine passports for pubs and other public spaces. So my concern is that in the next couple of months, as cases go up inevitably during the flu season, that I'm going to face the possibility of being excluded from society. Now I know you might be thinking, is this really a feminist issue? Is this not a civil liberties issue? But I think it definitely is. Whatever happened to my body, my choice? I think if we get into a position where the state gets to say, your body, my choice, then we're in a very, very worrying place. I also think it's a feminist issue when you consider breastfeeding women who are pregnant or looking to get pregnant. This is not a safe vaccine for them. We do not know because they were never part of the clinical trials. Many women are reporting menstruation issues, even women who haven't had the vaccine. I know my cycle has been more painful and more erratic. Also, I think you've got to look at, women with autoimmune conditions. They disproportionately affect women, and I know many women are terrified of having this vaccine because they're scared it will put back their recovery by years and years and years. And are we going to just exclude them from society? This is also a class issue and a race issue. 50% of the BME in the UK are unvaccinated. Now, you might think that's a matter of ignorance, but actually maybe they know things you don't. Maybe they remember what happened in Nigeria a few years ago, that Pfizer had to pay out 75 million for testing drugs on children. Now you want to turn around and expect them to trust you. Meanwhile, 3 out of 5 care workers in London are migrants. Now, because of law changes, no job policies, they're facing a really uncomfortable choice: the right to bodily integrity, their own bodily integrity to make their own decisions about their own bodies, or basically just losing their jobs, losing their livelihoods, not being able to feed their children. And like I say, in a few months' time, I will be excluded from society. My girlfriend will be excluded from society, as will her family. It's really hard to stay fighting in a battle for a theoretical right of women to be able to access when it might be impacting us a few years down the line, when literally in a couple of months' time, I might not be able to even go in a shop. I really think we need to create spaces and start talking about this and take a lot of the rhetoric out about it, like you're an anti-vaxxer if you ask questions or if you have concerns. I think there's a great movement because we're such a diverse bunch of women, and I really hope that we can start to have mature and honest conversations about this thing, because I think it's really important. Thank you.